Hey everybody, welcome back to Capstone. I'm Clay.
And I'm Christopher, and we have some fun things here for you today. We have Aquaria, which is a game by Tomasz Holak. You might know that name. Did some games that we've done, and one other game that's out there that you might know about. But this is also an announcement that we are going to be working with.
We've got a brand new partner with Delicious Games. So you might know them from Underwater Cities, Praga, and Messina.
Evacuation.
Evacuation, that's the other one.
Yeah, I really liked that one last year.
Yeah, this is Thomas Holak. He did Galileo with us and Tea Garden. So yeah, I'll let you talk about Aquaria.
Yeah, so we're going to go and take a brief overview look at the game. There's going to be more media coming out about this game very soon. You're going to see some stuff from Man vs. Meeple and other people. I know that there's already at least one how to play out there. So
imagine Eric says,
yeah,
more Tomas Holik, more of my money gone.
Yep. So
it's a crunchy one too.
Are we on the overhead view here? Because I'm
Yes.
just going to kind of go over. Okay.
Yeah.
On your turn, you're going to be doing an action where you're going to be taking this die. So again, a die where you're not rolling the die at all. In fact, it has just a 1 through 4 on it, and you're going to be going out here and placing it somewhere. So based on where you go, you might get some bonuses, and you can also spend to make your action better. That'll be things like getting more aquarium cards. I have 5 here in my hand. I can get more aquarium cards. I can get more food for these fish. It might be things like putting filters into my personal board here, and bonuses here because, well, okay. So anyways, I put the action on. There's just a lot going on in this game, and again, I'm not going to go over everything. We're going to play this one on stream soon.
I'm excited to play it on stream.
Yeah, but that is how you take your actions, is going out there. Everybody does that. We have fish cards here. We also have the scorpion fish cards here. They're going to give additional end of game scoring. There's a nice big stack of aquarium fish cards here. The cards have a cost in the upper right hand corner, and they have bonuses and scoring things on them. When you play those cards, you're going to have to pay oxygen, so you're going to have to monitor your oxygen and get it up there, and then and hopefully not go down here into the negative, but sometimes maybe you want to so that you can play the card. But you'll pay those costs. And
Don't kill your fish, man.
Right?
You got to keep them alive.
No restrictions on columns or rows. Excuse me. But you'll get a bonus. And then we have these little dials here. So there's just wooden tokens with stickers applied. There are stickers that you're going to have to put on these. Yep. But you put them on here. And for each of the 4 rounds, which are our timers, it'll show you where you're trying to get that. So like here, I'm trying to get to the yellow. As long as I get to the yellow in each of these, I'll get the bonus, which is like more oxygen or pearls.
So
or
first round, you want all of them to end on the yellow.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be like super hard to do that, but
Well, it's only 2 steps.
only 2 steps, guys.
But there are
2 steps.
There are 8 of these dials
I know,
that you're
that's a lot.
monitoring. Well, but I mean, in a real aquarium, you have a lot to manage. So you're going to be placing these cards out, managing all that. But like all of these cards here that I have in my hand have ways to change that. We also have this encyclopedia track where we can go around and get bonuses as we make our way around it.
Tech tree.
And we have this pet store track that we're going to go up and get bonuses on throughout the game. So little food tokens, little bonuses that can go into our filter here. Again, when we get this filter all the way full, then we will get to activate all of our bonuses. Here we start with 1 bonus. That's the basics of the game, though. Really quickly.
That's a pretty good job. I mean, a little bit of everything going on.
Yeah, a little bit of everything going on where you're just managing your aquarium, trying to get all these fish out here. And then you're going to get end of game points from your scorpion fish, plus like fish that are in schools, and from your clownfish that want to be near anemones, which is a difficult word to say sometimes. But anemones do interesting things. Like here's an anemone card right here. Like,
I did it 3 times really fast. That's
like giving you a discount.
You need an applause for that.
Very excited about this game, though.
Yeah. We are having a promo with this game. It's another card, but it's also a red dial. The card gives you a special red dial for your board. So that'll come with all pre-orders through our website on Aquaria. So.
And if you're curious how you can order this game, the answer is soon. But we will try to have that up at the same time that we do our playthrough. So you'll see that in the newsletter. You'll be reminded about that. But we are making a switch over currently that we are learning more about with our website so that we can do a better job with our website for all of you too.
Yeah.
Eric said, with fronds like these, who needs an enemies?
With what like
Ba-dum-bum.
Fronds?
Franz? I don't get it.
Who needs an enemy?
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no! The dad jokes.
It was a good one.
Oh,
We
no.
are switching our website from WooCommerce, which has carried us so far, and we've really extended the limits and the functionality of it. For us on the back end, it's very slow. It takes a long time to update things. So we've actually hired a local company here in Cincinnati to change us over to Shopify. The goal is to launch that on October 1st. Everything will carry over from WooCommerce to Shopify, so all your pre-orders and stuff are still in our system. They are already in that Shopify platform currently. So you're not really going to see a change. We've already drafted the web page up, and it's going to be really hard for you to tell which is which, but it should be a much smoother experience. There is my favorite, which is Shop Pay. So when you go to purchase something on your website or our website, it'll preload all your information so you don't have to manually enter all your address and contact them. It's just so smooth. So there's a lot more functionality we can do with Shopify. Really excited for that.
Yeah. Let's move this to the side. And I got to play some of this next one this week.
Yeah.
I'll probably have this, for those who are local, I'll probably have a copy of this to play here, but the rest will be going out media copies so we can get you more coverage of this great game very, very soon.
We have the Terra Mystica fan factions. This has
Yes.
been in the process for a long time.
Since 2021.
Yeah.
So are those out of frame enough that we can just focus on this other game now?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll do anything you need me to do.
Okay. One of the things that's fun here is that they have this, all the different designers who contributed. It's kind of like a movie poster
That's really nice.
on the front and on the back here, how they did that. So that was a fun thing that Foyerland did. But in this, we have, it's really not a whole lot. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I took out all the tokens and put them aside.
Okay. So we do have some tokens that are compatible with your fan factions, so you can do that initial auction of the different factions. Like if you want all of the choices on the factions, you have all of the choices on the factions. And this is fully compatible with Fire and Ice. So like the other day, I played one that still used the volcano tiles. Because remember, volcano and ice tiles are terrain that once they go down, they can't be transformed again. So those are really fun. I'm not going to highlight everything here. We're just going to take a quick look, but I do want to point out a couple that I'm eager to play. I don't know. Have you read through these?
I haven't jumped into
Okay,
it.
okay.
No. This is new to me.
So there's again, there's two sides on each of these, just like normal factions. There are ones that do volcano and ice terrain. Just so you can see that. But one of the balancing things that they've tried to do is that there are much different prices for the strongholds and sanctuaries throughout the game. So that they've tried to do a really good job, because I know that they have heard from people over the years that like, oh, this faction isn't balanced with this one, and we'll see. I'm sure alpha players of this, because you
We'll break
exist.
it.
There's somebody who's going to find the way to break it, but at this point in time, it is very well tested. One of the ones I wanted to try, though, is Changelings, because they're basically copying other factions' abilities.
Ooh.
That's a fun one. And another one that I want to try is, I got to find it here, where they
I just saw one I'd play. The Treasurers.
Yeah.
But we'll get to them.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to hand you that one.
It looks cool.
Yeah. The Chesh Dala was an interesting one the other day. They had a thing where, what were they doing? Somebody played them, and I can't even remember what they did the other day. Oh, it's just always 3 to do a single spade, but they, they are able to get this, the rondelle with your power tokens. They get this going really fast.
Are they really?
Yeah, they can get more power in, and then they can spend power differently than other people. So it was an interesting faction to see. But the one I'm looking for is one that has a Hey, here it is. The Time Travelers. Time Travelers. This is the one I really want to try. Time Travelers. They get to look at the previous round and the upcoming rounds bonuses and scoring conditions, and they get to use those. So that's I think that could be
Depending
pretty
on
powerful.
what your round is that what this is?
Well, no, just during the entire game.
Oh, they tell
they
you,
have
like,
these
which
little
ones you can
2
see.
tokens, and so they get to look at those,
Ooh.
right? So that's pretty cool. And then, of course, all these have different
Yeah, here's,
bonuses. Yeah,
they've got tokens. These guys will go with the time travelers.
Yep. yeah. So that you
neat.
can manage that and always be aware of how to spend that. But the one thing with them is they don't have a way to upgrade their spades. Their transform ability is always going to cost 3, which is pretty expensive. So,
Did anybody play the Firewalkers? That would be the one I would be interested
the
in. as well.
Firewalkers, I did not play. I played the other side of that one, which it looks like a guy riding a dune
Oh wow!
lava
Kingdom
worm.
of Ember.
Yeah, and what it took a minute for me to get used to it, but what they basically do is they're making those volcano tiles that lava kind of like flow across the board
They
physically.
want a long continuous.
Yeah, well, you start like if you have a stack underneath.
Oh yeah. I see.
Underneath your stuff,
Yeah.
you make that stack go through, and you can cross the river. You're not.
That's wild.
Yeah, you go across the river, and then your train ends up on the other side of the river, and you have a new way to make a second or third town. Which I was gonna make a third town, but Greg definitely blocked me on that.
That's awesome. Good job, Greg.
So lots of new content here for those who love Terra Mystica. What was the one I do want to look at the blue one? The Architects, is that what you're going to look at?
The treasurers just
The
sounded
treasures. Yeah, the
Yeah.
treasures. You may choose to put any resources.
neat. This guy.
Yeah, let's look at this one. Resources you receive as income into your treasury.
And they multiply the next round by
Yeah.
2.
You may not use the resources in your
Ooh.
treasury. At the beginning of each round, just before you receive income, take all the resources, double them, put them on your faction board.
I don't think I'm at the level to play this one. That is extremely advanced planning. You got to know.
Yeah, and then your stronghold, of course, does something with your treasury too. So that is an interesting one.
Looks like it puts some
Yeah.
one of each in your treasury, and then
You may put resources into your treasury whenever you receive them, not just in phase 1.
oh, that's the strongholds ability.
Yeah.
Wow. That would be nice to. Maybe I would try that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fan faction Isaac Childress
Oh yeah, Isaac did that one.
from Gloomhaven.
There you
That's
go.
neat. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and it's got the whoever this text up here.
Yeah,
Tells
up
you
in
who
the
did it.
corner, it'll tell you who did the fan faction. So
I wonder if
that's
we can find Jamie Stegmeyer's.
oh yeah, he did the Atlanteans.
Okay, the blue ones.
Yeah, one side of the blue ones.
There we go. Yep.
So they have a very expensive sanctuary, and
Whoa!
yeah, they don't have a stronghold, or maybe they do have.
Is this
it's not up
keys to
here.
the cities do things?
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
I didn't play them yet, but I gotta. So what are they? You start the game with your stronghold. You don't have it on your board. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
Instead of 2 dwellings. Okay.
yeah, and then there's some
So you get this is
interactions
your
like
income.
with chaos magicians and so forth. And as soon as the town with the stronghold reaches or surpasses it, you gain several rewards, depending on the power.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got the power right here. It's
Yep.
this little chart
Yep,
that you
it's a little
follow.
chart. Yeah, so lots.
That's really fresh take on Terra Mystica. Very deeper dive into it.
So I've only played 2 of these, but they were really fun. And in that, like, I had to learn some new things and some new ways to interact. So I'm sure all of you will find even more and explore that, and hopefully somebody breaks it.
Yeah,
In a good way.
see what
in a
people
good
do.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Find some neat, sweet combos.
so again, this is not yet on the website either.
This one, yeah, these 2 products
Yeah.
are unfortunately not on the website. Little teaser, but we will get them on there. Fun fact, they are actually in transit to our warehouse,
Yeah.
so we will have them before the end of the year.
Yeah.
Aquaria is coming from the Czech Republic. That's where the Delicious Games is headquartered. We're actually going to go visit them before Essen, which we're excited to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, this will come from the Czech Republic, and then the others from China. So
Yeah. Let us know if you have any questions about those. I have to play 18 more of these so I can know how these
Everything.
play. Yeah.
All of them. Yeah, this is a nice package.
Yeah.
So really appreciate y'all tuning in today.
Eric also says, what is the player count on Aquaria?
It's 1 to 4. Yep. There is a solo mode. We didn't really show that off.
Vladimir Succi did the solo
Yeah.
mode. These are the solo
Yep.
mode tiles?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's tile driven.
Yep. Tile driven solo mode. There. That's going to tell you what happens. So, yep. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah, have a great weekend.